Well, howdy, folks. This is John Michael. It's Thursday between Epiphany and the baptism of the Lord, and today we hear about Jesus' first kind of appearance in Luke's gospel. He goes and is really just doing liturgy. It's his time to read. He's been out and he's been fasting and praying and overcome the temptations of the devil. He goes back to Nazareth and he gets up to read. So he's basically a lector. And he also has the honor to be able to comment on the scriptures, which all male Jewish children had the honor to do in the Jewish synagogue service. So he was going to read the prophet Isaiah, and he was going to make a little comment. So he says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He sent me to proclaim liberty to captives and recovery of sight to the blind, and to let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord." Now, this was a messianic text. And he says, look at this. He says, "Today this scripture passage is fulfilled in your hearing." Whoa. He didn't say much, but it shook him up. See? And this happens even with saints in the church at times. I was just reading of Simeon, the new theologian from the Eastern Orthodox tradition. He got in trouble with the Eastern Orthodox ecclesial bishops and authority because he said that in spiritual direction, it's so important to be able to seek out a spirit-filled spiritual father or spiritual mother who may not be part of the clergy. And his spiritual father, he was obedient to that spiritual father. And boy, the bishops didn't like that. So they kind of exiled the guy, and it was only after he died that people really began to appreciate his writings as the writings of a saint again. So what about us? Are we living up to the fulfillment and the fullness of our calling, be it in the clergy or in the laity? Yeah, we are all Christians, Christianos, anointed by the Spirit. The Spirit of the Lord is upon us. So let's not be afraid to minister in that power of the Spirit today. That's my prayer for you guys. I love you so much. All things are possible with God.